we've got to play Supernova, haven't we? It's the only way to play. It's the only mode suitable for Captain Jack Man. Ha ha!
But are your wits as quick as your fingers?
My fingers are like lightning. So no. Intelligence?
You took a few blows to the brain pan.
Who needs to be intelligent when you can be charismatic?
You're a block of frozen meat, and I like you already.
Haha, see? Normally I wouldn't really care so much about my companions, but considering I'm playing in a mode where they can die permanently, let's maybe
hand at the helm.
Let's maybe increase the so I can increase their companions to do special attacks. I need to put some more points in determination, apparently. Maximum health of your companions. Okay, but that's fine. I can worry about that when I've actually got some companions. Beverage service technician, bureaucrat, cashier, construction. These are all things that people said I should be. None of them are actually anything I've ever been, though. I was born a captain. I live a captain. I just put no discernible aptitude.
Good for you. Don't let the board tell you what you're meant to be.
Exactly. Let's say no to the man. Speaking of the man, let's become one. There we go. There we go. Here's the me that will lead the way to whatever it is that we're doing this time. Let's ride. No. I swear to God, old man, if you bungle getting me out of this pod, I will do nothing because I'll probably be dead, but I'll be angry about it in my final minutes. No, don't you worry. Why are you stealing me? Hey.
Ah, there you are. Wondering
Hello.
what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
Well, that's not too bad.
Reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong?
Your bedside manner is terrible.
Not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists.
Right, and how much would I have to secure if I don't care about saving the rest of my colonists?
There's a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but
Seems weird to me that we're still using paper in the future, but okay.
He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
What do you mean, good luck? Oh, okay, bye. Well, he seemed nice. You can trust a man of science. Except when you can't.
Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Again, if I don't care about the colonists, how much work do I actually have to do here? Hello. The old man's gone. Yeah, well. That was good to know that I'm still capable of crash landing a craft I'm not even piloting. It wouldn't be a Jackman landing if I didn't crash it.
You've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in Lord's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Oh. Okay, well...
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh?
How about if I take his boots?
Not sure I trusted
They're lovely and red.
I've gone after the bounty on my head. Shame
Did he
about
have a
the
gun?
whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Okay. Hello! Well, this is lovely, isn't it? Oh. Well, this is actually genuinely quite lovely. Okay, excellent. Good. Let's steal this dead man's ship, then. Hooray! Oh, hello, little tiny pet. Okay, I don't know what button that was, but it... Okay. You're lucky, pet. None of the buttons I possess currently are ones that will allow me to murder you. Good for you. Good for you. Let's see how that changes in the next few minutes. Ow.
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
That was a weird headache. Have you got any ibuprofen? Paracetamol? Codeine? A concoction? Ow! Again, have you got any paracetamol, ibuprofen, codeine? Oh, ow, ankle. Hi. I'm just going to use your things.
Hey, you. Come here.
Okay, maybe I won't then.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
You're hiding in a cave and you blocked off the exit. You're as good as dead.
Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I'll hunt them down for you. I like the idea of lying.
You better take my gun then. Careful. It's worth more to the company than I am. Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Clio workers. Company policy.
Okay. Well, bye. Yeah. Good to know this gun works. Excellent. Right. Let's have a look around. Spacer's choice reputation decreased. I mean, honestly, I don't know how they knew that I did that. But whatever. He was an enemy. I got 100 XP. So, you know, clearly he was a bad guy. And look, I got his helmet that he wasn't wearing. If you were wearing your helmet, that bullet to the head wouldn't have killed you quite as much. Lesson learned. Hey, little creature. Guess what? I've got a gun. Tactical time dilation. Pow. Pow. Oh. Pow.
Get away! You're gonna suffer!
My God. Weren't you terrified a second ago? Ow. I have a dodge. Useful to know that before I almost died. Let's see. Hopefully these guys have got some gubbins I can take with me. Probably shouldn't have used all of my time stasis to murder these sprats. But, you know, I got their hide. I did it. I got a telescoping staff. Ooh. Is that like a bow staff? Okay. Well, I like that it's got the Spacer's Choice logo on it. It's, you know, if I bludgeon someone with it, maybe I'll indent them with a logo in the head. And then they'll know exactly which company killed them. More people. Let's try a stealthier approach. By which I mean a stealth approach, because any approach would have been stealthier than the approach I just did. And my gun's probably loud, but I bet my knife isn't loud. Okay, I was hoping, honestly, for some sort of prompt.
No! Stop!
Never! But they're not scared of me for long, then, when they are scared of me. Behind you. Got a new gun. Is it better than my other gun? Light pistol? Light pistol. No, it's not better. Right, I best not start breaking stuff down until I'm sure exactly how... Like, this could be one of those things where I shoot the gun and suddenly it just goes, the gun crumbled in your hands. You now have pieces of the gun and an embarrassed look on your face. So I don't want to be, you know, dismantling my only other gun just yet. Just yet. Oh no, there's a fine vessel. Shame about the colour. I wonder if I can make it gold. These people have names.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Hey! Don't talk to me like that before you get yourself killed, huh? What then? What then?
Don't know where you came
Hello.
from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on
No,
that rung leech.
I killed one
Landing
of
in
them, and I
valley
am
without
the other
using an
one, don't
official
worry.
Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Oh, guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
That's it, lady. Let's go, Mercer. Get excited about lamination. Good luck. Ah! You did that thing I did earlier. Ah! Dang it. Well, that's me dead.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after
Really?
a bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing.
I need to be a bit more careful about dying because I'm playing in Supernova, which means that there's no... I can't just save whenever I want to. They really didn't last very long, did they? Oh well, at least I can loot their corpses now, and I don't have to worry about losing any faction points with them. Hooray for me! Dang it! Dang it all! Shut up. Stop laughing, you prick.
Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I
Alright,
trusted the
third
fellow.
time's
Might
the
have gone
bloody
after the bounty
charm.
on my head.
Alright, maybe this time let's actually give them a hand. They might be, they might actually be fairly useful distractions.
I just earned a fine bonus.
If you could still die, though, so I could take your armor, that would be fantastic. Did we accidentally kill all of them? Really? Is that all it took? Is that you just needed to... Cooperation was the key, was it? I don't know what to think about that. Well, this is now awkward, isn't it?
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, about that. Yeah. It would have been easy if you just died for me, but, Hey-oh. Thanks for the armor. Welcome aboard the Unreliable.
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Hi.
Triggers are not authorized to
Oh.
access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold.
Sorry, robot, my brain was playing music. I've leveled up. Well, I think considering the amount of times I've died so far, let's get some health. How about some toughness, eh? Alright,
Unauthorized
computer.
access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
Yeah, is this the face of the old captain? I don't feel so
Hello,
bad for
Marauder.
crushing him now.
I
Hello.
am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Yeah. If only I was afraid of immediate destruction. No, I guess that's your face, is it? It's cute that you think you're human. What are you going to do?
Jet
Self-destruct?
service initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject
Oh.
all boarding parties in 5,
She's got her angry eyes on now.
3, 2, 1.
Great, I'm getting shot into space twice in
You are
one
still
day.
here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Now, you're cute that you're stupid. Unfortunately, your captain's a red smear under my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Nod and smile. That's how Captain Jack Man gets through. Yes, just nod and smile. That's how I get through most of my problems.
Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. Unfortunately,
Yes.
our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Okay, will do. How many Captain Hawthorns have there been? Out of curiosity, if you're you're this happy to just accept someone else as Captain Hawthorne. There's a question I best not ask. Twice. Right. Oh, have you unlocked the rest of the ship now that I'm captain?
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Yes. Fine. I can find you a battery, you jumped up Siri. She was already dead.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, seems to me...
Marauders got me.
And correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
Marauders. The guards accidentally brutally shot themselves while on patrol.
Accidentally brutally shot themselves, huh? Unbelievable. Second time this month. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up.
No, I know. It's
Can't
crazy.
just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt. Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
Oh, fine. Screw you too, then.
Whoa, hey. Where'd you come from?
Over there. Where'd you come from? Ooh.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
You see this blood on my thing? That's marauder territory, Silas. Haha. How do you know I'm not a marauder?
You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head
two of
into
my
town.
favorite things to
Avail
do.
yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater.
Junior in humor, like a comedian?
I ain't that fancy. I just dig holes in the ground and fill them with dead folk.
Oh. I do similar things, but what I do is I put the holes in the dead folk, slightly before they become that thing.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see.
You're making people pay for their own graves. Sure, I can do that.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Bludgeon him to death, got it. Alright, Silas, thank you for your time. You're clearly a... I was gonna make a joke about you being clearly a busy man, but Jesus, that's quite a lot of graves. You are a busy man, okay. Okay, well, maybe not that busy. Emeraldville Barber Shop, excellent. Before I rob you, can you cut my hair?
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Oh
Physical
no,
hygiene
there's no probably about it, my friend.
recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Give me your money.
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I don't understand. I'm glad that's not even a dumb option. That's just, I don't understand a word you said.
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
A letter from Phyllis. You're going to steal his golden teeth to pay for his body. Well, there you go. You've got some gold teeth. I didn't steal anything. I know that's a weird thing to say after coming out of your back room, but, you know, that's how I roll.
You know about Eugene? How?
We left the note open on the table. Just shrug.
Were you snooping around in my things? Or was it just dumb luck?
I just guessed.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Ask forgiveness from the vicar later.
The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but your point is well taken. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature, and an IOU.
See you, Conrad. You monster. But you're my kind of monster, in that you're unrelenting and unrepenting. Which is the word I meant to say first.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Fair enough. Amelia.
I don't know you.
Is that what you say to everyone when you meet them for the first time? I'm Jack Mann.
Amelia Kin, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser.
What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
Oh, that's I'm not joking. My escape pod landed in the hills on top of a guy.
Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some 0G.
Alright, Amelia Kim, I clearly can't seduce you. Therefore, I have no use for you. I don't have enough. I've opened too many boxes. I can't break into Amelia's bedroom. Oh well. I just have to get in there the normal way. Hello. Oh wait, no, she hates me. That's right. Never mind. God, this town is depressing. Everyone's sick with plague. And no one wants to sleep with me. Oh god, I found myself into a church. Well, it doesn't say steal, so it means I can take that one. That's how that works. That doesn't stand up in court, by the way, but you can try it. Hello, Victor Marx.
Yes, what is it?
Max, sorry.
You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity.
I do. I've been outside, and I'm not impressed. I can handle myself better than a vicar, which is a very low bar.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text.
I feel a fetch quest coming.
If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Is it porn? Yeah, go on then.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
I'm always up for a fetch quest, especially when there's money. That's the Jackman way. I'm here to get paid and get laid. Okay, let's go to the cannery. Open!
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
I'm someone.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking.
I'm waiting politely.
Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
I have sleep deprivation. You done talking about fish now? Can I come and play? Hello.
Seems we've got a guest.
I like your hat.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up.
That's a dangerous position to be in when you're dealing with Captain Jack Mann.
Of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Yes, but this one's here, and I'm guessing the other one is somewhere else. So I don't know why I just wouldn't take this one. Here. Let me guess. You want me to do something for you before you'll help me?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Okay. When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Oh, well, that's not a problem. I mean marauders? Marauders aren't people.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Oh, right. No, not marauders. If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head.
Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them.
No.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
No promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Fair enough.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide.
I do.
I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
You got a gun?
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Oh, bye. I got a companion! Hooray! I've got a best friend. Oh, you can die permanently, so please don't. So how are you?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Smart idea, lady. I like you.
Got a sec?
Yeah, I'm just told to get out of the office first.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Now show me your side of the tale, and, I'll... just tell me what happened.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Well, your dad's a fool. The Jack Man way is to act entirely on impulse, do the first thing that comes to mind, and deal with the consequences later or never.
Well, I guess I'll have to go to the basement and replace the fuses.
Yes. Yes, I guess I will. Oh, buckaroo. I love you, Emma. I know I said you were horrible earlier, but honestly, I think I understand why.